Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stupid Clock. We were planning on bringing you something, and just all of a sudden the stream ended. SpaceX was supposed to have done a launch, and our panel member Zach was ready to go live. Clicked the button, stand by, transmissions begin, and then just all of a sudden I get this.
Oops.
So let me get, I'm going to go ahead and get back out of this.
Apparently, something interrupted the launch. Like I said, let's hope
Hey, Donna.
another fishing boat doesn't go through the.
Okay, here we go.
Exclusion zone.
Alien.
Got it?
Yeah, I've got it, but he's not live yet. He's still doing his pregame. I know what he did. He hit the wrong button.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Paul. Welcome back to us crazy people.
We're a bad influence on him.
Hi, Carl. Oh, good night, Carl. Have sweet dreams.
And
Hey,
hello,
hey, Chris.
Good night, Carl.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Hello, everybody.
Who was that said good night, Carl? He ain't gone to bed yet. He got a good 15 minutes left.
He said I'm just long enough to drop the like, say hi, then he's off to bed.
Oh, okay.
But I got something to bring up with Carl here. He says, "Hey, Paul, it's like the Temu version of Dan's show." No, Dan's a Temu version of this show.
Hey, I'm the after party of this show.
Hey, Thesis.
Hello, Thesis. You got that right. You didn't even have to tell him.
No, not busty. Bootied. He likes the booties.
Oh.
Carl's a Batman.
All right.
Well, we got something coming in here. Hey, Kiri.
Hey, yeah. Kiri.
Who? Where? What? There you go. Oh. Zach's going live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's already live. He's just running his intro.
Says he got 6 minutes.
Well,
So, how long is your printing progress supposed to take?
Well, being I just started it over earlier.
Again, or is this
again? Yeah, it got.
Oh, that's a new gizmo, isn't it?
What?
Your printer head. That's the new one?
No, I found out what the problem was.
Cat hair?
No.
Dog hair.
Okay. There we go. Zach's live.
Okay.
And we popped in right at the perfect Elon time, 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome here to the launch pad and our live launch coverage of SpaceX Starlink 6-42. You're looking at a live view of historic Launch Complex 39A at NASA Kennedy Space Center, where SpaceX is well into propellant load of Falcon 9 in preparation for today's flight, carrying 23 Starlink V2 minis to low Earth orbit. If it's your first time here, though, welcome. My name's Zach. I'm the founder and host here at the launch pad, and here at TLP, it's our mission to inform and inspire the explorers of tomorrow, because we believe that space is better together, and we're glad to have you joining us here live. If you haven't yet, take a moment, let us know in the chat where you're watching from, engage that like button. It's free to do so, really helps us out, and share out the stream. Engine chill and strongback retract are now underway at 39A in preparation for flight. Today's Falcon 9 booster is booster 10.
Is that better?
One of the flight leaders going for its 19th.
I can still hear him. Yeah, that's fine.
GPS 3-3.
The nice thing about doing it this way is we can heckle him and he doesn't know.
No. Well,
until he does the replay.
Yeah.
12 previous Starlink missions.
Now, when he says,
It's
you
on
know,
a
right in the
38-day
chat
turnaround
where
since
you're
it
coming
flew the
from,
historic intuitive machine
somebody ought to go
IM-1
over there.
lunar
Georgia,
lander
Tennessee.
mission, and now it is back at the same path.
Indiana, is that where you're at?
So stupid
SpaceX does have their autonomous
already
drone
told him I
mission
was
just
in
read the
stupid
instructions,
o'clock
station
secret bunker.
downrange
So.
in the
Just go on
Atlantic
there.
Ocean in preparation for today's flight to recover the first stage booster. At T-minus 2 minutes, 38 seconds and counting, SpaceX had originally targeted a much earlier launch time, but a large weather system passed through the Space Coast, and we had a 3.5-hour delay. Now they are trying to thread the needle. Now that propellant load is loaded, they are locked into a launch attempt targeting 11:09 p.m. Eastern. They could have pushed all the way to 11:29, but here we are going for about 20 minutes before the end of today's window. If you haven't yet, take a moment, engage that like button, share out the stream, invite people to join us. We got people tuning in from all over the world, and we're glad to have you here. We've got Malibu in LA. I see Felix in Puerto Rico, Michael's in Australia, Ian's in Wisconsin, Timothy's in Kansas. I see Arcad in Toronto. I see Georgia, Germany, Missouri, Oregon, Los Angeles, Thailand. Great to see you all tuning in. As we get into the final 1 minute, 45 seconds of the count. As always, let's see that go, no go in the chat. If you're a TLP member, don't forget to use your custom TLP launch emotes.
And
if you want to become
yeah,
one,
what happened to it
down
is
below.
the
T-minus 1 minute, 35
reel
seconds
jammed
into
up
flight. The next call-outs we're going
on
to
the
be hearing
filament.
is when Falcon 9 will take over the count.
And the
go
wheel
into
just sat
internal
and spun
power.
on that
We'll then
plastic
listen for that final
and ground the
go,
wheel
from the
down to
launch
where it
director
wouldn't
at T-minus 45
run
seconds,
anymore.
and this will be a big call-out to see
So
are
I
they
had to
going
put
be
a
able
new.
to thread the
You got a new
needle
wheel to
weather
put on it,
conditions
though.
here.
Yeah.
Everything did transition to green over the last hour, so we're hopeful that we'll see a good launch attempt here today. T-minus 70 seconds and counting. Let's listen in to SpaceX.
I noticed
mission
it looks
control
like it's moving a
for
bit
the remainder
smoother
of
from
the
the last
countdown
time
until
we watched
ignition
it.
and liftoff
Yeah.
of Falcon 9.
I'm getting the bugs worked out of it.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Oh, under a minute. We're doing good.
Yeah, this print still has 21
72.
hours to go.
Oh, okay. That's better than the one you were trying to do, the full-scale Starship, which was going to take 27 years to print.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
Minus 30 seconds.
Call Elon. He can get one printed out in about a week.
I don't need one life size. That's the problem.
Yeah. It'd make commuting a whole lot easier.
No, I'd set it up in the backyard for sure.
10, 9,
I don't think you have that much backyard.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go.
1. Ignition and lift.
Birds away.
Oh, it's moving. All right.
Nice.
I always love a night launch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Paul, this is called a longer LX5 Pro.
Oh, the printer.
Yeah.
I was
He
trying to
has
figure out how that related to SpaceX.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He has a
T
FL
plus 30
Sun.
seconds into flight. Falcon 9 clearing Launch Complex 39A, beginning its journey to low Earth orbit. The next call out will be for the moment of max Q, or the moment of peak mechanical stress on Falcon 9. Expecting that call out at T plus 1 minute 12 seconds into flight.
You got to admit, Zach really knows his
If you guys have
stuff.
questions, you can
Oh,
keep sending
yeah.
those into the chat
Oh,
by tagging us
I
at the
can
launch
listen
pad,
to
and
him
we'll
do it.
answer
I
those
mean,
during the coast phase of first stage.
but it's fun to give
before
him a hard time
entry
when
and
he's on
landing
here.
burns.
Hmm.
Waiting for that call out of
because he
max
can get
Q.
flustered about Gallon.
Especially Canadian versions.
Yeah, Canadian gallons really throw him off.
Or would it be the American gallons that throw him off since he's used to
And we have a
Canadian?
call out for max Q there. Now we have about a minute of flight until the next sequence.
Oh,
of events
dang it! I
kicks off,
left
starting off
left
with
it
first
in my
stage
car.
main engine cutoff, or MECO. That
What?
expected
Dan,
to
remind
2
me
minutes,
to
26
bring
seconds
that
into
bucket
flight.
into the next
You heard that
show.
call out for MVAC
Oh,
engine buildup.
okay.
I'm gonna tell him
Being
it's
prepared
a
to ignite.
Canadian 5-gallon
Just 3
bucket.
seconds after MECO, we'll have
It's
first
about
and
this
second stage
big.
separation, immediately followed by that MVAC
It's a
engine
3-quart.
ignition
Yeah.
or second
Okay.
engine start. 30 seconds later, we'll also have fairing deployment, and in between that, we expect
I'll see if I
bridge
can't
deployment
think to
on the
remind
first
you
stage as well.
next Thursday.
Falcon 9 is targeting a drone ship reentry, so no boost back burn happening this evening. 2 minutes, 3 seconds into flight. Falcon 9 traveling over 5,400 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, this
passing 43 kilometers
this
in
first
altitude.
stage is on its 19th
That
flight.
sequence of events expected to begin in the next 10 seconds. This is some further.
And at what is it? Getting up towards 7,000 miles
Kilometers an hour.
Kilometers.
an hour. Okay, well, either way, it's getting just about to the speed of
Stage separation.
285 around Atlanta.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Separation.
Second stage.
Watch how that second stage scoots away.
Oh yeah. I mean, and that's with the incoming fuel
And
cooling
there of all of those
the
calls,
thrusting
MECO,
bill.
first and second stage separation, MVAC ignition, and you can see the grid fins deploying on the first stage now, waiting for the call out of fairing set.
Oh, and
Fairing separation confirmed.
some of these fairings are on their 10th flight.
And there
Yeah.
you can see that fairing separation confirmed, and those 20
It takes like $8 million to rebuild
now exposed to
or
the
to
vacuum
build a
space
set
for
of
the first time.
fairings.
23, excuse me, on board today's flight.
So if they
The next
catch
event
them,
will be when
bring
the
them
first
back,
stage begins its
clean them up,
entry, 6 minutes,
slap
9
them on
seconds into
another
flight, but
rocket,
at this time it is
they've
in
saved
a
$8
coast
million.
phase where it's continuing to float
Yeah.
towards its
That they
apogee.
pass on
It
to
is
the
not
customer.
under any power at this time, but due to the velocity it was traveling, it is still increasing in altitude.
Oh, I don't know. You let the ass go.
116
Do what?
117 kilometers.
He wants to know if he can post a link in
Close eye on
here.
the bottom left corner.
I don't know if you
Starts going up,
can
the
or
altitude
not.
starts going down. That is when we have had confirmed
He's not wrenched, I
nine
don't believe, so that would be probably a negatory.
Yeah.
Going after its 19.
Yeah, Joe Dog would have to set you up as a
T plus 4 minutes
moderator
into flight.
trusted
Yeah.
op.
We're approaching that.
The other option is if Paul wants to send it to you, Dan, I think you
Waiting for
can
the speed
post.
to begin increasing
I
here.
better.
If you guys have questions, you can send those in the chat by tagging us.
Well,
at
no, I don't have a wrench either.
through the rest of today's flight. Also, make sure you
Let me
subscribe
get
so
on
you
it
don't miss
here.
another live
Hold
launch
on.
coverage. Docking
I
from
don't
Launch
have a
Road,
wrench
Return to Earth.
on my iPad. I might
It's
have
always
one
nice to have
as
someone on
me.
hand.
in
That's why
here.
we started
If
tracking
he can send it to you,
5
Dan.
years
Dan,
ago.
you can put in the private chat, and Joe can post it.
Drone ship just
Okay.
All right. I need him
Second stage
to
traveling over 11,000 kilometers an hour, passing 148 kilometers in altitude. SpaceX no longer
what am I trying to say?
provides live coverage
What
of
channel is he
deployment of
watching
Starlinks,
in on?
unfortunately, but there will be one more
YouTube.
burn of the second stage
Well,
once we wrap
we're
up
One
on-
of the
in
YouTubes.
54 minutes.
Yeah, is he
9
on
seconds,
Joe's or Stupid O'Clock or what?
followed by payload deployment
HallowCon?
an hour, 5 minutes 18
He's
seconds
probably
into
on
flight.
Stupid O'Clock. Hold on a
Get
minute.
confirmation of
Yep.
payload deployment on X
All right.
on SpaceX.
Minute to
Yeah,
get
he's
over
on
there.
the
We'll be
Stupid
staying live
O'Clock
through
one.
the first stage
HallowCon's
landing and
Stupid
Sequel
O'Clock.
1, though, so make sure you're staying with
Okay,
them.
you send it to me in Messenger,
All
First
right.
stage entry burn today.
and I will
6 minutes,
copy
9
it.
seconds into flight. lasting
And
24 seconds today.
oh,
Guys asking how many total missions has this booster been on? This is its 19th flight. Its
I will
last
put it
flight
in the private chat and
was
let Joe Dog
36
do with
days
it
ago, I
as
believe
he
it was.
will.
But it has a record turnaround of 27. It's also a flight leader
There we go.
in one of the fastest turnarounds. of
I'm
the
not
Falcon 9
seeing
as well.
him pop up in my stupid o'clock.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
watching
Follow
Stupid
for
O'Clock
the entry
YouTube, he
burn
says.
start.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what I'm done wrong. Hold on a minute.
Jeez.
What?
14 grand
Saved.
kilometers per
Stage
hour.
1
That's
entry burn startup.
hmm
you're
There
getting
goes
up
the
to
plasma
Autobahn
burn.
speeds now. Okay, let's see if it sticks the landing.
Oh, it's still got a ways to go. That's just the re-entry burn.
Oh, re-entry burn. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it'll shut off here in a second.
Yeah. Oh, it sort of looked like it was hovering above water with the way the waves.
I just
Stage
wrenched
Stage 1
him.
entry burn shutdown.
Okay.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
T plus 6 minutes, 42 seconds into flight. Falcon 9 first stage
All
booster
right.
1060
Get that cut
has
off
completed its
before it
entry
confuses
burn.
me.
I always like to point out, look at the speed it's still traveling. Over
Yeah, it's the
5,000
same way with a
kilometers
lot
an
of
hour. Over
people.
the next,
Oh
2
yeah,
minutes,
First
Paul.
stage is
slow
at
that
30.
speed in preparation for its landing burn, just using the thickness of the Earth's atmosphere. The grid
Paul,
from
some of us have
First
been
stage is at
watching them
25.
since
landing burn that is to
Mercury.
begin 8 minutes 4
And
seconds into flight.
yes,
about
it never
60
gets
seconds
old.
from
You're
now.
absolutely right.
Second
And
stage will
if
continue
you've
its
not ever
first
seen
burn
what's about to
until
happen,
Seco
you're just
1
going to
or
be
second engine
amazed.
cutoff.
And here
That'll
comes
be
the landing. They should
15
start firing
seconds after
rockets
the
here in
first
just a
stage
second.
landing.
No, they don't light
Waiting for
light
the
it until it's
callouts
like
there
a
of the
kilometer and a half up.
good orbit following Seco 1 is always
Still
the biggest
moving.
point, is that's when it'll
Yeah,
enter
it's
cruise phase.
only 8
Preparation for that
kilometers
second burn, unfortunately, that we
down
can't
now.
see live, and then
Just
payload.
under 9, really. But
Well, the atmosphere is breaking it anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Schedule ahead.
Yeah.
We have another launch scheduled on Monday.
And it's got brakes.
6-46 launching from Cape Canaveral, currently targeting 5 p.m. Eastern. We hope you'll join us back here for that. And the final Delta.
What do they call in things, Joe, that steer it?
Join us next
The
Thursday,
grid
March
fins.
28th,
Grid fins.
1:40 p.m. Eastern time to
Oop,
see
there's
the
a boat.
last orange rocket. That
Yeah,
lights
that little
itself on
light
fire
you
before
see
it
is the
fly one last time.
barge that they're
Appreciate
going to
that.
land on.
Landing burn call out has begun.
There it went.
okay.
1.7. They light it.
Look at that massive deceleration.
Really? Like it
Oh.
just saw a state patrol on the side of the road.
Well, come on, baby. Look at that. Just
Oh, perfect.
10-point
We
landing.
have touchdown of SpaceX Falcon 9 booster 1060, completing its 19th
Perfect.
flight and landing on the drone ship. Just read the instructions. Waiting to see the speed slow down on the second stage, as it will have confirmation of Seco 1. And there we have confirmation.
They like that recovery ship,
That
don't
will
they?
do it for
Yep.
us here today. If you haven't yet, make sure you take a moment and engage.
I know they've got several, but I've heard it mentioned a lot.
Exclusive one-on-one interview.
Yeah,
fact check
China is trying to copy SpaceX big time. And they've
Yeah.
actually got a launch ship for their little SpaceX type rocket.
yeah.
No, Paul.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can recover the
ourselves.
rockets yet. They're working on a recoverable, like the Falcon 9.
Okay, Paul, that was funny.
All right. But yeah, Zach will be here. The guy that you were here just on the broadcast, Paul, should be here in about 5 minutes.
He's going to see me and run away because he thinks I'm going to pick on him.
You are, aren't you?
No.
Well, yeah,
See,
Why should she stop now?
I know.
he's used to it.
I'll say part of me thinks he likes it though a little bit.
Mm,
He probably does.
there's a word for that.
Oh, now that is a cool printer, Paul. It's a 3-axis gimbaling printer.
Now Joe Dog's got printer envy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Donna wants to know who wouldn't, Don.
Oh, Lord.
I try to be good. I do try.
Yes, but
Then you
failed
show up
beautifully.
around us.
Oh, hell, I'm bad even not around you, but I do try. No matter where I do try. There's, like I said, a new taco, or I don't know if it's new, but there's another taco truck I found in Minnesota called Ufta Tacos.
Oofta. I've heard that word before. I'm not sure if I know what it means.
Ufta, it's a Minnesota word.
Okay.
Oh, Dan, somebody has blasphemed.
No, nope. That was the original blueprint for my new well house I'm going to put up, but I found another alternative, which will be almost the same color, which I might paint similarly, but
Yeah, I don't know who a Facebook user is, but said their phone is buffering.
Trying to find out. Give me a moment.
I mean, we're just broadcasting to 4 Facebook pages, 2 YouTube channels, Twitch, and X.
La 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 la.
La, la,
Say
la, la.
it is not on HallowCon. Let's
Ruh-roh.
try stupid o'clock.
I didn't realize it, but
It
Steve
is
Clark-
Jennifer. Good so.
Oh, my cousin Jennifer. Yes. Hello, cuz.
Well, guys, I got some interesting news I didn't know, but our Facebook Stupid O'Clock page has 177 subscribers.
All right.
Nice.
And 100 of them are Russian bots.
Oh, you talking
Hey,
about on YouTube?
As
Yeah.
long as they hit like every time, we don't care.
Well, your page actually has 336 members. Or your group.
Yeah.
Stupid o'clock.
Yeah, Paul says he designed a model rocket that had wings that would glide back down instead of using parachute. Yeah, we did that one time. We had to duck out of the way about 6 times as it come around.
A friend of mine had one that had helicopter blades on it. When it went up, they were hanging down by the side. Once the rocket engine cut out and it started to fall back down, the blades would pop out and it'd
Just helicopter back down.
helicopter back down.
No, we actually strapped a rocket on the side of a airplane and then glued the launch slug to the top of the airplane. Fired it off. About halfway up, it broke off the launch tube. Rolled over and headed straight for us.
And whoever the Facebook user is, if you go to that little link right there and
I was
say,
just looking for that. Thank you. I could not find it. Yeah, Jennifer, if you go to that link and tell them they have permission to use your name, we'll be able to see your comments with your name appended.
Yep.
As far as I know, there's
Hey,
not going
Dan?
to be shows
Yes.
this week.
I put it all the way at the bottom. I don't know if it'll work, but I
That's
don't know.
okay.
I don't know if you'll see it all the way at the bottom, but that's,
I didn't. I had already scrolled all the way to the bottom, but
there were actually 2 of them. I got rid of one and we're using that one.
dyslexia strikes again. Oh,
Have you
wow.
heard about the latest environmental disaster news?
That just falls into that meme that I posted earlier today. The greatest meme ever. What the fuck now?
What? Yeah, what the fuck?
You know how people build stuff and it basically goes straight to the landfill because it's crap, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was a trend over the last few years of people hanging these metal bull testicles off the back of their truck.
Oh yeah.
You don't see them anymore, hardly at all. They've been showing up at landfills, and there are literally mounds of these cheap Chinese metal bull testicles, gold, silver, and just whatever, all over the damn landfill. And there's really no, other than burying them, there's really nothing you can do with them because it's pot metal. You can't really recycle it. So that's,
Yeah, you can.
turn it back into pot metal. I mean,
It's zinc. They're mostly zinc or brass. I like the brass ones. They pay better. And it's more impressive with brass balls.
remember clackers?
Look at Dawn. You can tell she's chewing on her tongue, trying not to say anything.
Do you remember the toy clackers?
No, I'm perfectly innocent. Yes, I do, John.
Okay. You know, they need to make those for trucks, make them out of brass. That's, driving down the road, you're clack, 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 clack. Everybody think your brakes are going out.
Yeah, but clackers were fun until you hit that perfect resonant speed that they exploded in your face.
Or you got your finger in between. Hi, Emily.
Emily. Whoop.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hello, Emily.
And you're actually right side up with the full screen. That's incredible.
Hell yeah. I'm on a laptop. I'm on a desktop, actually.
Okay.
Look at me go. Wait, are we on? Oh, it's Saturday nights. Joe Dog, this is your show. It's been a really hard day for me. Do you want me to sticky note it? Or do you want me to
I think sticky note would be fine.
Okay.
What?
You'll understand later,
Oh,
children.
okay.
I swear.
I thought you.
It's the brief abbreviated version.
Yeah, I thought she was about to ask, do you want her to leave and come back on your show? No, you're here now, dang it, you're stuck.
Yeah, really.
I really
she's threatening me now, right?
Well. Oh, who are we threatening? I mean,
We're not threatening anybody. I was just saying, yeah, sticky note. That's the best thing for recorded shows.
Okay, I forgot this one's. It's been a while.
Yep.
That's okay. We're happy to see you at any time.
Thank you.
Why is she sticking
Or
out
you can just push the stop camera.
Well, that's true too.
Because the stop cam would keep her in the audio yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, John,
Yes.
obvious reasons.
Married iguanas.
There's some infusion going on. Some elevated stasis.
Something I can do here and Emily can do there, but you can't do there.
Says
Well,
whom?
We could.
The government.
Yeah, never stopped me when I was in college.
Okay. Is this the same government who's supposed to be guarding the southwest border?
Oh, we're not even going to talk about that. Now I want to just pull off my sticky note. Now I just want to pull off my sticky note when you say that. But I'm going to play it safe. It's Joe Dog's show. Once we hop into the
Is this the same government that was late trying to balance a budget for next year or next fiscal year?
Illinois doesn't have a fucking budget. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean,
that's because they won't buy my spreadsheets.
And yes, they were thesis.
You know how if they don't agree on a spending bill, they shut down the government, and all these government agencies have to, suffer through it until these jackasses get their head out of their house.
That's because they keep getting paid, even though they can't balance a budget and everything
I think
else shuts down.
we need to make a law
An amendment to the
an
Constitution.
amendment to the Constitution that if Congress cannot come up with a timely budget, okay, and the budget, goes into overdraft, whatever they call it, they are no longer eligible for reelection.
And they don't get paid.
That-
and they
that
lose
will
their
be-
retirement.
That will be their last term in office.
Yeah.
They have one job, really, to keep this country running, and they can't even flipping figure out the check.
Well, we ought to class action soon because we are the stockholders of the corporation of the United States of
I
America.
like that idea.
Hey, I keep trying to convince my CPA that I could claim all of them as dependents on my income tax.
You honestly could. It's crazy, but you could.
He doesn't seem to think he can get away with it, but
That's when you get a good civil rights lawyer. When the IRS comes after you.
We don't talk about the four-letter agencies.
Jennifer, we can always see your comments. We just can't see
Didn't
your
know who
name.
you are.
Yeah.
Jennifer,
If you
Hang on a
click
minute.
on that link,
This is what we see.
who are
Facebook.
you?
Yeah, we can't see your name. If you go to StreamYard, if you go to that StreamYard link and say yes, you can use my name, it'll throw your name and picture up there. Like this handsome person's comment.
Oh, I wonder who that handsome man is.
Okay. Had to.
This way.
You're
This way.
embarrassing him again.
Oh, he
That's
don't
all right.
get embarrassed.
Oh, that's what's wrong.
This is the comments that we like to see, is where you see the picture and the name and all that sort of stuff like that. But if you don't give them permission, they give you the generic default.
That I just realized what's wrong. Alexa, turn on show light. Alexa, turn office lights down to 50%.
If she starts reacting on my end, I'm gonna get mad, Joe Dog. And shut up, John.
play death metal.
it depends, Paul. I mean, either one's fine as long as you give them permission to broadcast your name to StreamYard.
It's usually easier to get your name to show up on YouTube, but it really doesn't matter. It's just it's one of those things about StreamYard that we don't understand, but we know how to get around it. And
it's
Emily?
not StreamYard, it's Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, yes. Emily, Facebook user is my cousin Jennifer from East Tennessee.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice
From
to
East
meet you.
Tennessee.
East Tennessee. See, that just blows my mind. You say East Tennessee, that means Knoxville. But to me, I am in East Tennessee, but I'm in Southeast Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
that.
East Tennessee usually involves Dolly Parton. Okay.
It's north of there. It's north of there. It's about hour, maybe 90 minutes north of Knoxville.
Oh, they're talking
He's up
about
near Johnson City.
Oh, they're talking about splitting
Yeah, Paul.
Tennessee.
We see your name there, Paul.
Yeah.
Yep, we got you, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, they're
We
talking
see you,
about
Paul. There's Paul and picture and all that sort of stuff like that.
Dan, they're talking about splitting Tennessee again.
What, Franklin gonna come up again?
Pretty much everything east of 65 will be East Tennessee. Everything west will be West Tennessee. They're going to split it at 65.
Well, 65 goes right through Nashville, so they probably need to put it further east than that. 331 would probably be a better bet.
it would be, put somewhere in that 65 corridor. Nashville will remain West Tennessee. Knoxville will become East Tennessee capital.
That's it. Long time ago.
Did that work all right for Virginia and by God, West Virginia?
It worked the last couple hundred years or 150 years.
Tennessee used to be part of North Carolina. North Carolina used to go all the way to the Mississippi River.
Yep, so did Georgia.
And they cut it off, and now it's a big, long state.
Yep.
Everybody has to drive through on their way to Disney World.
Now, this is something that I found out about Tennessee. Do you know the people in downtown Bristol are closer to the Canadian border than they are the city limits of Memphis?
No, what?
Tennessee is a very long state.
It's
Wide.
not very wide, but it's long.
Hey,
It's wide across.
Yeah, it ain't tall,
ain't
but it's
tall north
wide.
or south. It's wide.
Tennessee is about 2.5 hours across, north to south.
And the
Tennessee
way
is
I know
wide
people
enough to
drive
make-
in Tennessee, that's quite a ways.
That's doable.
Tennessee's wide enough to make J-Lo go, damn.
damn.
Oh,
Oh, my mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
I'm
hey,
Mom.
Oh, I'm spinning the chairs. It's not stopping.
Well, hello, Tim Cobb. Welcome. Thanks for the like. I don't know where you're watching from, but thank you. Well, he's got a thumbs up, so he's on one of the Facebook channels.
Yeah.
okay.
He might be Alico.
There we go, Jennifer. I see you now.
We
Your
see
your
you.
name.
She's on the tube of
Hey,
you.
Reggie. Richie Rich.
Yay,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
Dan, she's on the tube of you.
Okay.
You.
Well,
I'll be right back.
It's easier to ID there. I mean, that's why I use the iPad to put comments in, because since I'm an op here, if I post a comment right here on StreamYard, it goes out to all 8 channels as Stupid O'Clock rather than have my name. But it's one of those technical glitch things. It's all right. They'll figure it out one day.
Okay. Tennessee, if you go from all the way up in the corner that's near Johnson City, all the way down to the corner that's southwest Memphis at the Mississippi River, 495.95 miles, almost 496 miles.
Yeah, that's about how far I have to drive from here near Athens to get up to Jacksboro to go to a family reunion.
Let me see here.
All right, sorry about that. My son came home and our blue tick and beagle was singing singing for him, and which got the 2 little huskies singing the song of their people.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you're gonna make him start back up again.
That's why I got these in.
Alexa, who let the dogs out?
Alexa, who let the dogs out?
Would you two stop it?
Alexa, volume 10.
It just said who.
Alexa, who let the dogs out?
I didn't see, but the dogs seem to like it.
Alexa, bark like a dog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he wears earplugs. So Alexa can't hear us tell her to play death
Tell her
metal.
to do things.
Oh, get this. Alexa, what's on my shopping list?
You have 2 items on your shopping list. I don't give a and you can't have it.
Dang.
I see Donna's
Hey,
been making out your shopping list again. Your wife, Donna, not Aunt Donna.
Jennifer just said, wow. Yeah. There's a love-hate relationship between me and that little computer box.
That little.
All right, Joe.
This is why I won't have one in the house.
You know, one of these days she's going to piss him off, or he's going to piss Alexa off. She's going to take over his printer and print a robot body for herself, whoop his ass. Okay, that's
It'll probably look like Robbie the robot, but be female.
he'll open his office door one day and the Terminator will be standing there. Dun 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 dun.
The Terminator.
I think it'd be hilarious if it printed a hand shooting him a bird.
Hey, that could be arranged.
I'll model it. I'm good at that. That's Josh.
I can't figure out which Facebook page he's watching because I checked.
Boom.
Paul?
No, the one Joe said gave it a like. I thought it was another name.
Tim Cobb.
Yeah, I checked Stupid O'Clock. I checked HallowCon. And I checked your own Facebook page. I don't know any other Facebook groups unless he's on YouTube.
Let's see. Oh, it won't tell me the names unless I'm not going to risk.
Wonder if it's Dan's.
I don't think he's got.
Wait a minute, I just got
my
a notification.
Facebook.
Hey, Alexa already has. I'm sorry, the Echo Dot.
I'm not sure about that.
Already has its own little body.
He's watching from HallowCon, the Fantasy and Horror Convention page.
Oh my god!
That. Now I want Alexa. I don't like the robots, but it's R2D2.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
He's watching from the HallowCon page, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Who else
actually
just
managed to
jumped
do
in?
that. Richie.
Rich. Hey.
Rich. I'm not gonna.
Oh
finish.
wait, we got Jennifer already logged in, so I'm going to kill the banner so we can see Richie's pretty face.
Hi, Richie's pretty face.
How's Misty on camera? She's in bed. Ugly mug, pretty faces that way.
Oh Lord.
Well, Rich, I figured out what happened to my printer.
Cat hair.
No.
Dog hair.
The PLA spool got hung up and wouldn't feed out. So that brass knob that spins to feed it ran on the plastic for about 5 hours turning. Wore down the thing.
It now has a groove in it.
Yeah. So it now has a stainless steel one on there where it'll just cut the filament instead of letting it grind it away.
John, we don't.
I don't think anybody noticed is the sad part.
The what?
I don't think anybody noticed.
I know, except for you.
Oh, I did. I noticed, but I'm behind a sticky note. I loved it.
We were grooving.
You were doing the little bump.
More groove in it.
Yes, bump it. Yes. I was grooving.
The thing is, Shake Your Groove thing was playing through my head as Joe Dog was talking about that stuff. So.
Yeah. Same here.
I ain't heard that one in a while.
Oh, and I found out wiping the printer bed with my moonshine makes the filament stick better.
You should try everything.
See if you can find you some cheap quadruple distilled vodka.
How about that thinner that you have, Scarborough?
I don't know if that would
we're not wasting Statesman bourbon on a damn 3D printer.
I don't know if the 3D printer would survive it.
Platinum is 7 times distilled, and it's pretty reasonably priced vodka.
Or just 91 isopropyl, but I had my moonshine at the time.
Hey, you can't drink it no more. You might as well use it for cleaning fluid.
Yeah, but about how strong it is.
Hey,
literally,
take the paint off a Thunderbird.
It's insanity sauce.
Ooh, he wouldn't even have to turn the heater on.
No, just big foul.
He wouldn't even have to pour any out. Just open it into the same room, and it would just dissolve. The petroleum particles. You can use that stuff to clean oil spots out of the driveway.
There, Emily's back. She's grooving with us.
Pepper grinding.
Nope. Nope.
Is everything okay? What the hell just happened?
Either a cat or a dog just came in the room and jumped on him. I can't tell. I'm
Or Donna
guessing.
came
I'm
in and
guessing.
jumped on him.
No, the way she was doing the pepper grinding, nope. I'll be back.
What? I wasn't trying to be dirty. I don't know what I did.
I don't think you did anything.
Yeah, I think he was
you-
talking about one of his animals.
No, my dirty, just the position she's in when she did the pepper grinding, it was like, nope, not the green room.
Joe Dog will be in his bunk.
Joe Dog, how dare you? She's a newlywed woman.
I know, that's why I said nope.
It just flew right over my head. It just went, don't worry about it.
Just watch the replay. That's all.
Carl will take something about it. He'll do something with it.
Carl will be watching
If that kind of
tomorrow.
thing is going on, then nope. I'm not going to risk it. Nope. Yeah, even if I don't have any impure thoughts, if Missy walks in on me and something like that's on screen that can be taken in a wrong fashion, nope.
But you saw me, Rich. Nothing was taken in a wrong fashion but Joe Dog.
I wasn't paying attention. I was actually looking down at my desk. So,
Emily, sometimes Joe Dog is all it takes for something to be impure.
You're not wrong about that.
This is why we love him.
and you can too for $29.95.
For 5 small payments of.
I'm just gonna say, Emily, it looked more like you were using a shake weight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I understand. Okay.
Not in a good way.
No, I know.
Very good way.
Or in whatever way you want to take it. Yeah.
I've seen the Deadpool movies. I know
look
exactly what's going on.
Chris is not even looking.
Chris is hiding his face. Yeah. Yes, Jennifer, this is what I get up to on the weekends.
That's called plausible deniability.
Watch it on the replay.
Hey, but at least I was good enough to go completely off screen.
I'm trying to imagine clean pepper grinding now. Thank you, Jennifer. And thankfully, Lindsay's gone to bed.
And you wonder why I will not give my dad the link for this show, or last man standing, but gave him the link for the other 2 shows, for Joey's shows. By the way, there's no Joey shows this week, and I'm sad about that.
Aww.
Yes.
He's got stuff. Well, the thing is, Rich, do you want to do something? We both have ops. We could be naughty, or not naughty, but we could be little shysters.
Well,
no, the rings I needed to start doing more flowers did not come in. No.
Did they really not come in, or you want to do a show?
Did you notice the complete subject change?
Well, no, it's Joe was talking about a couple weeks ago, you know, we can do our rings with Rich in place of stuff like that. And I was like, my rings hadn't come in for me to actually do more flowers or anything like that. They literally came in today. So I can actually start making flower package.
That is awesome, John.
It is.
I was laughing at
how would you put that on a job resume?
Okay, we have way too much shit going on here for just a second. That is an awesome class. Glad you got your stuff in, Rich. And thesis, go ahead. I don't care.
Can you imagine telling your employer that you majored in the music of Weird Al Yankovic?
It's a class, though. It doesn't say that it's a.
It depends on the employer. Some of them would actually be cool with it. Others would be like, "The hell is wrong with you?"
I almost got fired from the factory my first day for admitting that I was in the SCA.
But to me, that almost looks like a creative writing class.
Yes.
A Weird Al class. That's how I looked at it.
It is actually a creative writing class, but it's audio as well as poetry.
Right. And it says it's a class, that it's not a. You're not getting a. Jeez.
Oh, thesis. I've already threatened to give Dawn's dad the link for the green room.
I'm surprised he didn't show up last night. I'll be surprised. I am surprised.
Dun dun dun. Oh, evil minds think alike.
Evil? Who's evil? Twisted, maybe. You're not evil, John. You're just twisted.
Aren't we all?
I think my D&D class is lawfully weird. Something like that. Even I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sorry, Kate. I'm not lawfully on there. I'm out of the corner. What the hell am I thinking?
Paul, it was not against the SCA. Yeah. It was against trying to plan vacations to go to events. And I had just started, so I hadn't earned any vacation time. Oh, wicked. Oh, thesis. Are you defying gravity?
Well, hey, HallowCon saved me a letter of reprimand at work.
Oh, really? How'd that happen?
I always would get off work at 11:30 on the Friday of HallowCon. You know, so I could come home, get Donna, then get down, get the room, get in, get set up. About 2-3 weeks after HallowCon, I get called into the office wanting to know why I've got a speeding ticket in one of the company vehicles. I'm going, what's the date on that? And it was the Friday of HallowCon. I said, what time was this? And they said, it was at 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm going, you can go to my record. I've got a pink slip for that day where I've signed, you know, I was off work. I left at 11:30. They're going, well, the truck was signed out to you, so you're responsible for it. I said, I wasn't here. You know, you have dispatched the signs vehicles out, not me. Mm-hmm. And then they said, well, I said, we can fight this with a grievance, and I'm going to win at city council. And they're going, well, you were responsible for the drive. I wasn't here. How could I be responsible?
You think anybody could sign any car out at any time, and whoever happens to have their name on that piece of paper is responsible, is what they were saying to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. We know Joe Dog. How can anybody think he's ever going to be responsible?
Get out of my head, Dan. That's where I was going.
But yeah,
they hired him in the first place. That's their problem.
But yeah, I mean, it was one of those that I said, so they went and pulled my record, my employment record. There, sitting right on top, I was not there at that time. And I was clocked out.
Hey, Jennifer, I think you're confusing me and Donna. There's a Donna in the chat and there's a Dawn on the show.
One and a Donna.
And there's a Donna in there that totally petrifies me.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like this Donna. I like all the Donnas.
Oh, but yeah, they finally agreed that it couldn't have been me.
No, it was somebody
Nice
else
of them.
using your truck.
So guess who got in trouble for it? Dispatch.
Well,
they should be.
They should keep better records as to who they assign the truck to when you're not there to drive the truck. I mean, it's not like you took it home.
Yeah. Well, then the dispatcher comes to me and says, "Why did you put all that off on me?" I'm going, "I ain't gonna eat it."
Why did it get put on you Joe Dog, in the first place?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
The printer's supposed to have flames like that?
Yeah, that helps keep the plastic supple.
Okay, just checking.
It gets rid of the cat hair and dog hair.
Oh, Lord.
Melts it right off.
Oh,
that's just reinforcement for the plastic being laid out by the printer.
Yeah.
You have to put fibers in there.
Oh, and Dawn, the fuzzy husky.
The fluzzy? Okay.
Yeah, the fuzzy husky.
Why does that sound like a strip joint?
He is now starting to shed. And by shed, I mean,
I feel like that would be
air
the
explosion.
springtime season.
This is springtime.
For a husky.
Believe me.
No. I meant at the strip club.
Oh, springtime at the strip club. Okay, yeah. Why am I suddenly hearing a Mel Brooks movie soundtrack in my head?
In my head, because I had the same songs going through mine.
No.
It's winter for Poland and France.
The white dog that you see me posted, the big white dog that I post every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I was out in the yard brushing her one day. My phone rings, and it was my neighbor 4 houses away calling me and says, "Is your dog okay?" And I said, "Yeah, she's fine. I'm out here brushing her." He goes, "Oh, good. I thought she exploded."
Because it was fuzzy all over.
It covered the neighborhood.
And they say it doesn't snow down there very often. You just got to get the right dog.
Yes, but he could have stuffed a pillow instead.
But the Fuzzy Husky sounds like a gentleman's club in like Alaska.
Yeah, really.
It actually does. Now that you
Snowmobile
said that.
parking. Yeah.
What kind of parking lot is there, Dan?
Excuse me, honey?
What kind of back parking lot is there, Dan?
I wouldn't know. I've never been to Alaska.
Hey, Paul is definitely a creative writer.
Fluzzy.
No. See, this
Dan?
is why I accept his stories as soon as I get them.
Okay, Dan.
Yeah.
There's a name for a bar for you if you're writing a story. The fuzzy husky.
No. That's not going to become a side room in the mirror inebrium. No, thank you.
The boozy floozy?
No, the girls would get upset. I'm sorry. I ain't pissing off Trixie and Blanche. I know what side of my life I want to stay on. And the afterlife is not one of those. So welcome back, Chris.
Yeah.
Did you go play
Welcome
Fuzzy
back.
Husky? Fuzzy. Never mind. Yeah, talk.
No, I was eating some more of my food.
Ooh. Lindsay made a deluxe salad for our tea, as she called it. Good Lord, it took me a long time to eat that salad. Ham and cheese and tomatoes and lettuce and
Oh,
I
my.
don't know what else. Yeah.
Now you got me wanting to go to Olive Garden.
Oh God, that salad I had last night was so freaking good.
Hey,
saying.
olives was about the only thing she didn't think to put in, and I just had bought a fresh jar. Oh, Cap.
Hi, Cappy.
I'm going to have to go down the hall. I will be right back. And
Hope
no,
everything
I'm
comes
not
out okay.
wearing the headphones.
Hey, Dan. Hope everything comes out all right for you.
As long as the pressure is sufficient, it will.
So today was my son's 32nd birthday, and we went to a Brazilian steakhouse, Fogo de Chao, that is an all-you-can-eat steakhouse. They got the little coasters, green, keep it coming, red, no, let me digest a little bit. Oh, dear mother of God.
Do you feel like you're going to explode?
No, it's, we finished up there, 8 hours ago. Then we went bowling.
Bowling after all the steak.
Yeah, yeah.
The bowling alley was about 2 hours away from the steakhouse, so we had time to digest.
No worries, Jennifer. That I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page. But yeah, there's two Donnas. Donna with the cigar, Donna that scares Joe Dog, and Dawn. It does get confusing.
Jesus. That's just wrong.
Hey, that's he's making fun of the fact that I got stuffed by.
Oh my God.
Me, my wife, my son, my daughter-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law were all stuffed by Brazilians. And we liked it.
Next writing cigar lady. Come on, John. Come on, Joe. Why don't you guys put that up there?
I'm working on it, darling.
I gotta share this. This is too damn funny. It's gonna be in the link chat.
The sex writing cigar lady. Where is Zach? Damn it. Do we need to send him a
Is there a rocket launch or something?
There was.
There was.
I wonder if he's. Let me check, see if he's still following it.
He's.
I was about ready to say he's still at his house with my daughter-in-law. But then I forgot about
Zachy.
that.
Check through Discord. See if he's on Discord. Cap, I'm trying to find your name so I can send you the link.
And Donna is requesting the not the green room sign, Richie.
Oh.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh.
They oft imitated, but never reproduced. Not the green room.
Apparently
there
he
you
is
are.
like they're
Okay.
tracking a Soyuz.
Ah, okay. Oh shit! Wrong button. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. There we go.
Hey, there are 4 of them now.
4 green rooms?
Or 4 signs.
Yeah, that last one's because of me.
But does that include Nick's on Never Mind the Furthermore?
I don't know. Has Nick started using one of the 3 that I made?
I don't think he made his own.
Oh, okay.
It's the pink with the green writing, I think, isn't it?
Might be.
Something like.
Might be. I think. Well, I know for a fact I made one in Chinese for thesis.
Hey, I am pretty proud though that my dad on a second comment on Behind the Code, I had to green room his ass.
Hey y'all.
Hey Cap.
Emily, congratulations on your marriage. I don't think I got to tell you that yet.
Thank you so much.
Wait, Emily, you got married?
Yes, I did.
You didn't know that, Dawn?
You certainly did.
Before.
She's off the market, folks.
It's been several days, and the smile has still not been able to be wiped off her face.
It's been amazing.
Well, I think some of y'all saw the post I made on Facebook, but look what I found in a box. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but this is me right here.
All right.
Cool.
Wow.
And it was 29 years ago to the day.
Huh.
So I actually sent it off to the original Civil Air Patrol squadron I was part of. It was back then it was called 09116. Well, now it's called GA116. But I sent it to their Facebook page, and they were like, "Our historian is going to flip when he sees this." I sent them an image of it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh my God, I totally forgot about this." And I'm still friends with 2 of the people in these photographs. And they were like, "You found that?" And they were like, "Awesome."
You lost that? Yeah.
You
It wasn't that I lost it. It was in a small
No,
box.
they lost it. You found it.
Well, they were thrilled. They were like, "Yo, that's a blast from the past." But
The past.
yeah, it was in a shoebox in a safe that I have not opened in several years because I haven't had a need to. It's all my documentation stuff in a small safe.
Ooh. Somebody illegally hunting deer at this time of night. I hope either that or some burglar just got his comeuppance real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Or
somebody
who's drawn too much and blew a transformer.
Hey,
that ain't no transformer. I can tell the difference.
Hey, Dan, you'll know within about 2 minutes. You'll hear sirens.
Right.
Out here?
Okay, 4.
The cops will just call them and go, do we need to come out there?
He's got a point. Clark County? Oh, yeah. If it ain't right there in the city or by the school, you all right out there? All right, just calling. Carry on.
I'm out in Madison County.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're Stickville of Athens.
Are you all right out there? Yeah, I'm good. Do you need the backhoe? No, I got one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
We just cranked up the go-kart. That's all. Don't worry. It'll be all right.
I'm saying, though, who said Transformer?
Richie.
It's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, if a Transformer blew up where he's at, if it was the same line he was on, his lights would go out.
Dan wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's not funny. The transformer behind our house has blown up. Literally, it blew up.
Oh yeah,
it has happened. There was a kid that ran off the road and climbed the guy wire of my power pole right here in my yard, blew up the transformer. My lights went out. People across the street didn't.
So you're saying it was the night that the lights went out in Georgia?
Well, my lights went out in Georgia.
That's
There was another occasion where somebody hit a different power pole and blew up a transformer, and the people across the street, their lights went out and mine didn't.
That's how it is here across the street. They're on a different line than us, so we'll go up. We won't have power, and they will, and vice versa.
And Rich, Chris will agree. Odd. We don't talk about the night the lights went out in Georgia.
No.
Because you were at a con that night.
Yeah.
Emily, what does your shirt say?
Oh, it's
something.
I survived the 6-foot man-eating chicken. I did. I went to a con and I survived the 6-foot man-eating chicken.
That sounds like it should have been at a Alice Cooper concert.
No, he didn't eat chickens at the one I saw. Well,
I had to say that right as I took a drink too. Jesus.
I'm sorry, I have excellent timing for people trying to swallow.
Nope.
Alice.
Not the green room.
Alice Cooper concert.
Okay, somebody's got to put not the green room sign up after that whole.
Oh, why?
Rich is looking for it. I see him. I see him digging. Dig.
We
Dig,
didn't say
Rich.
anything objectionable. It was just kind of that could be taken a dozen different ways.
And
Yeah,
there's
but you're around us. Which way do you think it was taken?
and Emily, we don't do not the green room around here. A lot of times we just go,
Good night, everybody.
Oh, I get that.
And yes, John was right. They're doing Soyuz tracking right now, so Zach's kind of busy.
Mm.
I was in there earlier.
Why does it look like Chris is going to fall asleep right on screen?
He's gonna fall asleep. All we're gonna see is that bulldog on the top of his hat in the webcam.
Yep. No, I still have caffeine. So.
Oh, Nick is with us.
Nick. That's because I said something about Nick's green room sign, and I summoned him on accident, on purpose accident.
"Hey, Chris."
Tucker.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
If you fall asleep on camera, I can get you woken up.
Oh Lord.
Shudder to think what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's real simple. I'll call Shelly at the desk
Mhm.
to connect me to your room.
Mhm.
Okay, that might work, but playing nuclear explosions through my headphones don't wake me up.
No, all you need's a soft, sexy female voice.
I said that's what he's got me and Emily here for.
And sometimes even that doesn't work.
Hey.
Chris, I'm pregnant.
Well, you need to talk to the father.
Joe's the father.
It ain't me.
And Joe's the father. It's an episode of Maury. Joe Dog, my mother requested if you could on Messenger to me because she is technologically impaired. Could you please flash a cartoon across the screen that made her happy, apparently?
What, play it again?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
That must have been one of the good night everybody's.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, from the Animaniacs. There you go.
All right, well, we also got this one.
Good night, everybody.
Love.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Where did it
You
go?
got the rim shots?
Yeah. Here's
You're not the father. No.
Of course, Emily, this is the best one.
Good night, everybody.
Isn't that from like Family Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, we have another Facebook user clapping. Hello, Facebook user. Can you put up the thing that tells
We
the
have another Facebook
do the thing with the thing and the thing with the thing?
Yeah, because Jennifer's on YouTube, so her name shows up.
That may be Amy.
Oh, it may be Amy.
Amy. Oh,
Rachel's mom.
No, Rachel's mom. That's Emily's mom. Yeah, she doesn't even know how to say her own name. That's my mom, Rachel.
Oh,
Me, Rachel. Yeah.
It's Rachel, Emily's mom. Yes. One day we'll have someone talk to you about the proper use of commas, but you hang out with
not
a bunch.
only technologically impaired, grammar was different in the 80s for her.
and it says it's late. Leave her alone. Not all of us.
She probably had her gabapentin
Rachel, it's
already.
perfectly fine.
just
If we give you a little bit of a hard time, it's because we like you.
She's single.
And you do
ready
good
to
work.
mingle. I don't know if she's ready to mingle, but I know she's single.
Okay.
You do good work. We love Emily.
It was a mistake. Or the Arab was, at least. I wasn't.
If you follow that link, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, Rachel, it will show your name on StreamYard.
You have to push the button and give them. You have to give StreamYard permission to use your Facebook data, and they say name and
The
picture.
government already has our data, Mom. Just give it to StreamYard. Sorry, I sometimes you gotta you gotta give the thumbs up approval.
My daily mission in life is to make somebody at the National Security Agent every day look at what I'm doing on the computer and go, "The fuck."
What did you bomb again in Minecraft?
Minecraft.
I think I definitely got their attention the other day because I was rabbit holing the EIA and all the nuclear waste sites.
Oh, you're not on a laptop, Mom. Are you on your iPad?
Chris had the thing already written down. I can't highlight it and copy paste.
I was gonna say just send something to me. Oh,
no.
I'm just gonna turn the camera off real quick. Please don't look at the curtain, the person behind the curtain.
Yeah, pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain.
What'd I miss? I was.
He wouldn't let me post the link, so one of y'all had to post it.
Oh, okay. Got access to the private chat?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It'll let me put it there.
I love Wizard of Oz. I haven't thought about that in forever until I said that quote. Well, actually, no, I thought about it earlier today when I said didn't have a brain and I was a scarecrow.
Strangely enough, you know what I was thinking about today?
I forgot a semicolon.
There is a movie starring Carrie Fisher and Chevy Chase called Under the Rainbow.
Oh, that's an awesome movie.
And it is
got
a
Billy
comedy
Barty in it too.
There we go. There's
making
a link for you to copy and paste if you need it.
Gracias.
The Wizard of Oz.
She can just tap it on. If she's on the iPad, like you said, Emily, she can just tap it there.
Just tap it. Just takes a little tap.
Yeah.
It just takes a little tap.
Got it.
Give me straight lines.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously, I'm sitting here and the obvious is probably coming across my forehead in neon letters.
When you're autistic, you see nothing. All of it's the same.
Now, if somebody had a picture of a tapping appliance.
There you go, Mom.
Hey, got it. It took him a second.
I got it.
I mean, there's a tap and die kit. There's
oh dear.
And I think it is Parents Week. It's Ladies Parents Week. We'll put it that way.
It's Ladies' Night.
Because my dad was on, and now Emily's mom is on. And
Hey,
She's
if my
my
mom
mom
shows
and
up,
my
I'm
dad.
out of here.
She's the
Either my
best
parents
dad
should-
with a badge in the world. Sorry, didn't mean to shout that over you.
Either my parents show up and I need to get the holy water and fire.
if my mama shows up, I'm just gonna be like, nope.
if my mom shows up, I'm gonna be scared because somehow Viv figured out how to do all this shit and all the stuff I've given her hell about on all these shows.
Yeah.
Now I
And
will say,
not in the fun way either.
Not the way
So
I got
Mr.
here.
So
I will
what's your
admit,
dad
though,
have him hook your mom up with getting on the show? Got it.
Right.
if my daddy were still around though, and he had his voice, oh, y'all would be laughing because he would just straight out embarrass me about all the stupid shit I ever did in my life.
I'm surprised that my dad hasn't started doing that stuff.
What makes you think he hasn't been PMing me?
He hasn't.
How do you know?
Yeah, they're called private messages for a reason.
Oh my, Paul! No, that's too many copyrights. I can't do that one. Writing a Doctor Who Wizard of Oz fan fiction several years ago. 50 or so pages into it when I lost the file. Didn't
Come
try and
on.
rewrite it. Thank you.
Yep, it's
Got
working now.
And there's Rachel.
Oh no, we have different last names now. I love it and I don't at the same time. You need to go back to your maiden name, Mom.
Why?
I love
Because
that.
Arabs are. Wait, no, that sounds racist. Because my family's stupid. The Jarab Abers are stupid.
Oh. It'll be
Yes,
all
we can
right.
see it, Rachel. Thank you.
I love that profile
You're
picture
of
too. That
course
looks
Ian
awesome.
Presley. I would pay for it, girl, but that would be a lot of paperwork, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Just change it on Facebook. Nobody will know.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame, but the easiest way to change it is to marry somebody else.
I gotta go down the hall, hang a left. I'll be back.
What happens if you hang a right?
We've been warned.
He hits the wall.
Okay, hang a right. No, teasing.
I see a vision of Joe Dog just being like smack.
No, that's more like me during Last Man Standing.
Oh, it really is. I don't have to use the sticky note then because you're already falling asleep on camera and we're just all.
Yeah, but it's still recorded on.
No,
on-
but I'm talking about after. No, when it's not. I'm talking about the after.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's
yeah.
that's
That's
rare
good.
when people
Camera
hang
stops
hang
rolling.
around after the cameras stop. So
I think it was a couple weeks ago, Dan. I came into the stream and you hadn't officially started it yet. You and Joe were talking about something. I don't remember what it was, but then you stopped the whole show. Then the intro came back up, and then I came back in. I was like,
Yeah,
what were y'all
yeah.
talking about?
That's exactly right. Well, I mean, that's where you get a behind the scenes glimpse of what
the
goes on
Wasn't
in the stupid o'clock green room.
Wasn't there
Not
behind
the Uncle Carl's green room.
The funny thing is, if Joe runs into a wall, Donna's going to say, "It wasn't me that time."
that time?
That time, yeah. Oh, I slipped into an Elvis voice that time.
We gotta win this race. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink.
I haven't had to use that voice since Wishbone was writing one of his stories, and he wanted to use the section of my Facebook bar where all the gods and writers hang out, and I had already decided that Elvis Presley was a bartender there. And he wanted to know how Elvis spoke, so I had to type in the correct accent to give him a clue as to what Elvis's speaking voice sounded like. And wouldn't you know it, he used it unchanged.
Viva, Viva, Mary Brim.
You probably read that story, Rich. What am I telling you?
When Elvis got drafted in the army, he stationed in Germany with an armored unit.
Bye bye, birdie. That's all I can think of when you say that because that's what that was based off of.
They made him the captain's driver, because the driver is also the radio operator for the captain. And Elvis had a very nice, professional, clear, enunciated radio voice. And
I wonder what.
That, and can you imagine you're sitting in your tank and all of a sudden the captain says you need to move to the left.
That would be
like
so
Elvis.
fucking awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for moving.
Wait. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Grief.
At least
lost so
grief
much
is
time.
good, not bad.
At this rate, I'm going to run out of beer and have to go to the other fridge.
I love
Give me 3 steps.
Right.
Give me 3
Mister, towards the door. Bang bang.
No, towards the fridge.
Oh, okay. That's
Door
it.
of the fridge.
the refrigerator door.
Yeah.
That's a new Leonard Skinner song. Give me 3 steps to the refrigerator door, and then I'll have some beer some more.
Evidently, I'm becoming a lightweight. I've still got 5 left, counting this one. Without having to go to the living room. Yeah, lightweight.
That would kill that. I also take a lot of medications, and I think I could out parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Most of y'all here, and some of y'all combined.
Doubt it seriously, darling.
Dan, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other 5. Dan, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other 5. You're different. You're different.
Yeah, I am a professional. Don't try this at home.
I will be the first to admit I partake, but
John,
yeah.
did you just have an earthquake over there?
Dan's an old god of Appalachia.
John's having earthquakes at his house, localized.
But my tolerance is very high compared to my alcohol tolerance. My alcohol tolerance is very low.
We're going through re-entry. There we go.
Oh, John, I got something you might be interested in. I ran across somebody on YouTube that's doing long lines stuff. And you know the Montauk Cape Hope former installation?
Yeah.
I got in contact with that guy because he was given access last year to one of the long line sites, the actual building. And I was being civil and everything, and he had mentioned about a bunch of trunk lines that were all cut and severed, and he said these were the ones that ran up to the radar site. I was like, wait a minute, 50 or 100 pair of trunk lines running to a radar site? It didn't make sense with me, but I said, hey, I've done work at several telco sites, and those were 50 or 100 pair of trunk lines. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because you're at a long line site. You're not at the actual radar. You're at a long line site. And we have been having mucho discussions back and forth. He's been sending me photos and all sorts of stuff.
For those of you civilians that do not know what the hell he's talking about, there was back in the 50s, all through the Cold War, there was this huge radar station in Montauk, New York, sitting up on top of a hill on a big concrete bunker, this huge radar set. And it could see like 200 miles out over the Atlantic Ocean. It could track planes about almost a third of the way to London. And it was so huge, they called it, the people that ran it called it the Montauk Monster. It was just that damn big. And it's a national park now. But they also they had all sorts of, the whole facility was communications and radar, so they got all sorts of neat communications.
What else was Cape Hope Cape famous for?
Anthrax.
And
Elvis Presley? I don't know.
No.
Oh.
Remember the controversy that went on at Cape Hope? Alleged rumors of torturous medical training?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Of course. They've
got a TV series about that now.
Oh, what? Isn't that the place that they found what looked like some type of mutated sheep carcass in the water?
Yeah,
that's it. That's the place.
Yeah, torturous and very illegal stuff is what they're alleged was going on there.
Oh,
because it was an island with only one road in and one road out, so they could easily control access to it. But now one of the JSS radar sites is there, which has like a 600-mile range for the FAA and DOD. They took down the original monster and built a static replica in its place. The long lines square antenna is still there, but the horns are not. But yeah, he had a video of somebody who was a contracted salvage person who happened to be his friend, let him in the building he technically was not supposed to be in. Because some of those sites are still classified because they are still active.
Yeah, a lot of them still have new uses.
Fiber trunk lines and exchange points.
And let me see, let me see if I can find a better picture of it here. The camp there is called Camp Hero. And they actually had
They changed the name. They changed it from Hope to Hero.
And it actually has old gun emplacements for coastal defense, that sort of thing. And had at one time, I think they had Nike. There's a Nike battery that was there at one time too.
Ooh, yeah.
Was there a Nike battery there?
I think I'm there. I'm thinking there. Hang on a second. I'm reading.
Because I know Nike batteries were all East Coast, weren't they?
That is East Coast.
That is East
they were.
Coast.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Nike sites were all Dew Line and East Coast pointed.
Right.
That's what's going on behind
see.
this. You know,
They had 16-inch guns, and then Cold War history. It does not say anything about the Nike. It does say coastal seacoast defense and Army artillery. So, I guess it was just guns then. Seems I remembered something about
Little Chihuahua.
An old Chihuahua.
Yes, but it's still a little one.
She barely weighs 3 pounds.
Dang.
Excuse me.
Look, I found a picture of her when we first got her. There was no gray on her face.
Aw.
How old is she?
We're thinking about to turn 17.
Oh,
wow.
Holy hellfire.
the edge of 17.
Yeah, we had a poodle once that lived to over 21.
Yeah. Now, if you look, her tongue hanging out, it's because she has no teeth.
Oh.
Aw.
No, it's just because she likes you, Joe Dog.
What? You can hear them, can't you?
And last time I went down the hallway,
Mhm.
Kimber tried to kill me again. She's laying there in the middle of the dark spot in the middle of the hallway. Almost tripped over her. And at my age, falling down is a dangerous thing to do.
Well, she's probably over there humming in her head, falling away from me. The corn
No,
song.
I would have been falling right on top of her.
Oh, God! You have the breath of death.
Takes one to know one.
The death breath.
Yep, there it is. That's the old Camp Hero radar.
Yeah, what's left of it.
Is that the one they rebuilt, or is that the actual set still?
They got it fenced off, and they got signs around it that says "Danger Falling Objects" because it is literally, you can see the pieces that have fallen out already.
Pieces that are falling off of it, yeah.
I feel I can relate.
Isn't there a Nike battery out at the old TNT plant?
John and Cap were talking about a Nike battery in that area.
But we can't find a
Nike,
reference
Adidas,
to it.
Puma, Reebok, one of those.
John, go back to the left. You'll see the old long line site. Up and right from the radar site. It's up there somewhere.
That it?
Yep, there it is. Yep, that's it right there.
Are you watching it?
Now that's the old AT&T military and communications system called the AT&T long lines. What is that? Is that the person?
Yes. The person taking the picture was taking the picture over the fence. So.
Yeah, so no, that's the radar site. Where's the long lines tower?
No, it's odd.
That
We
is
can't
odd.
get that close. There's a fence.
No, but I mean that long lines tower is 150 feet up.
That doesn't mean that the photographs are up to date.
Yeah, but
hang on a minute. Let's try this.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
there
if you
you
see
go.
If you see a square antenna like this, and it has what looks like 4 holes in the top of it, that's the old microwave TD2 long line system.
Okay.
We've got 2 of them in Chattanooga. One up on Signal Mountain and one downtown.
Yeah, it's got the big
One at the dam.
John, pull up a photo of a long lines tower.
But he's not through playing yet.
Just Google it. You're not going to get it from that apparently. Just Google it. Just long lines tower. We'll pull up exactly what we're talking about.
In a picture or description?
Picture. If it'll give it to you. This is why I don't like Bing.
Oh, can you not see it? Oh.
No, you got it on
the whole page, but
hold on a minute, I'm working on it. I'll have it for you in just a secondo.
Switching me around there.
Why is it not letting you click on images? That's weird.
It did. It just brought them up in a new. There we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, those. So if you see towers like that around you, that's the old system that used to handle all your long distance calls. But the government had 2 systems in parallel with long lines, Siders GEP and Echo Fox, both of which were nuclear forces and executive branch command and control.
Hey, Joe, that was Bella, right?
Yeah.
She is the best behaved Chihuahua I have ever encountered.
We'll let anybody pick her up and hold her.
And she only tries to eat Joe Dog's face.
No, she don't even do that.
Oh,
She literally is the best behaved Chihuahua I have ever encountered.
That's the tower with the horns removed.
Yep, that's the tower with the horns removed.
She just tries to melt Joe Dog's face.
Yeah, she has horrendous breath. And somebody said, "Well, brush your teeth." And I go, "What teeth?
What teeth?"
She ain't got none.
There's one photo. It's on Wikipedia that actually shows the Echo Fox and Siders relay antennas. Unless somebody took it down now.
I'm trying to think. Do we? I wish Lewis was here. I'm trying to think if we still have interceptor missiles in the inventory anymore.
Yeah, Patriots.
Well, yeah, but for shooting at incoming ballistic missiles.
Yeah, we have ABMs, anti-ballistic missiles. They're basically, literally needlepoint cones that they just shoot at hypersonic velocities.
Is that the old Sprint system? And we
I don't remember if it's called Sprint anymore, but I think they call them the Thor now. I think they call them Thor now.
They got THAAD.
Or THAAD, yes. THAAD.
THAAD or something. Theater Hypersonic Anti-Air Defense or something.
Yeah, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. THAAD. And it was just basically a big needle with a titanium razor sharp nose cone. It was a kinetic kill device. It had no explosives. Shoot a ballistic missile, we shoot one back at it, and it just goes right through the middle of the body and breaks it apart.
One away from a Brady Bunch.
So we're doing all right.
That's a good Joe Cocker song.
What? One away from the Brady
No,
Bunch?
doing all right. Forget about that one.
No, I was trying to remember who did it first.
Hey, he did a hell of a cover of Gary Wright's "Love Is Alive."
Yeah, I think it was either free or.
There you go, John.
You mean they didn't pay for it?
I was just looking at that same picture.
Yeah, you see where it says "kill vehicle"? That's basically it. Just a big titanium nose cone and a tube.
I saw your eye roll, Dan. Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn. ELO is Jeff
On
Lynne
their
is doing
final
a farewell.
tour. Yep. And age is ending.
Yep.
Once again. I did get a chance to see them back in the. I don't remember if it was the 70s or the 80s.
It was probably the late 70s, early 80s.
Well, yeah, it was in the round tour in Atlanta. So, yeah. I don't know who the opening band was.
Was it 86?
Haven't the faintest idea. I mean, I
Because,
was really young at the time.
You know, the thing is, their bass player that had that big afro that I really liked that sang the high notes, him and Jeff kind of had a falling out, and he created his own band.
Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Rachel.
Somebody's got some.
Thank you for joining in. Oh, kitty cat.
Yep, kitty cat. And somebody's got some background noise. Sounds like a frying pan or something.
That's Show Dog 3.
It's this thing.
Oh, his printer.
Oh.
Look, Chris, Brady Bunch.
All right.
Yay, I'm Alice.
Not anymore.
Alice doesn't live here anymore.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except at
Yes,
Alice.
but Alice is still touring. I keep getting invites to go see a concert. I'm going,
That Alice.
well,
Not that Alice.
No,
Alice Cooper.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not worthy.
I just forgot his name.
Worthy.
Damn it.
Arlo Guthrie
Arlo Guthrie.
Jr.
No, not Junior. Arlo.
Arlo Guthrie Jr. Or Woody Guthrie was.
Woody was his dad. Yeah.
But everybody called him Junior.
Humans, the only creatures that have spent their entire existence trying to figure out how better ways to throw rocks at each other.
Yep.
So far.
Yeah, except we've gotten to the age now of supersonic and hypersonic rocks.
And
And monkeys have gone to biological warfare.
Hey, you've
You
never
know that
seen
Joe Dog is very good at biological warfare. So,
Hey, Cap, you've never seen an angry seal with an octopus, have you?
No, but I have seen an angry killer whale with a seal.
No, there's
Taking
a
his
video.
flipper and taking his flipper and knocking the seal some 100 feet in the air. I
No,
was like, God.
there's this guy paddling on his kayak, and all of a sudden the seal popped up and threw an octopus at him.
What? Hey, there you go, Dawn. That's biological warfare there.
No, what Joe Dog did in the elevator, that's biological warfare.
I just saw you. Speaking of that, that memory just popped up on my Facebook a couple weeks ago from Joe
Yeah.
Dog's feed. The elevator story. I was like, didn't we talk about this about a month ago?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, I saw Alice Cooper back in '98, and it was a damn good show. Just saying. But yeah,
Alice has a whole lot more practice at doing a show than Motley Crue has had ever.
Well, if it was in '87 during the Girls tour, they were so strung out on drugs, it was all they could do to function.
Yeah.
In
Dan,
fact-
go ahead and get your room opened up.
In fact,
Oh, is it that time
It's
already?
15 minutes.
almost.
Oh,
I'm ready for it whenever you guys are ready.
dread! I
Their-
hate for
their
this.
manager-
I hate for this to end.
their manager said that if you put them on road in Europe, they will die. That's how bad they were at the time.
I'm so tired tonight. Sorry.
The best concert I ever went to was Green Day '94, where they were throwing muds, and little 13-year-old me was out there throwing mud too.
I remember the video from that over MTV. Actually,
I think I was in part of that video. Little boy off in the distance, you see a bunch of mud cluts going both hands. If you spot it, that was me throwing mud off in the corner. Because my parents actually consented to me to go because I was underage per the concert rules, unless you had parental consent, and they were somewhere nearby that you could be reached. So, yep, little 13-year-old me, which was about the size I was in that picture in the newspaper. So imagine little itty bitty me over there throwing mud at Green Day. Of course, I had a baseball arm as a cannon back then,
Now-
too, so I was really heaving them.
Now, the best show I've ever seen was Betty LaVette singing Rain Over Me live.
Damn.
Hart did it on the cover of
Dan's
it.
going, you asshole.
no, I'm just thinking. You know, the Who did it better, but that'd be good.
Actually, I think Hart did it better.
No, Hart did Stairway to Heaven.
They did Love Rain Over Me too.
Oh, okay.
I saw him perform it live.
I love the Betty LaVette version better.
Yeah, listen to Hart's version. You'll love it too.
Dan, you've got to look that up on YouTube. The Kennedy Center Honors, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
They
I've
made
seen
Robert Plant cry with it. He was so emotional.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm still jealous that my dad got to see Zeppelin twice.
I think
One that likes to come on shows and make fun of me. Yeah, he's seen Zeppelin twice. This is me saying twice, not once.
Best concert I ever seen was Volunteers for America. I got to see so many bands in one day. It wasn't,
Yeah.
and all of them were awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen a concert that wasn't memorable for me.
This one had Leonard
ones
Skinner,
I saw was Emerson,
Journey,
Lake and Palmer with no opening act.
ZZ Top, Paul Rogers with Bad Company, Night Ranger, John Waite, Tommy Shar's All-Star Band, Styx, Mark Farner of Grand Funk Railroad.
Eek.
Yep.
No, eek. Throw it away.
It was awesome.
I got to see Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I was 7th row floor seats. And you know the part in the concert where they go off stage and are waiting to come back and do their encore, and everybody holds up Bic lighters and, you know, little flame. I was the only person in the audience that had a lightsaber.
I could see that. Everybody's got little fires, and here's this big ass big ass pole of light.
Now,
Look at that! Look at that guy's lighter! Holy shit!
Now it's cell
Keith
phones.
Emerson gave me a thumbs up.
No, I pull out my lighter at the Disturbed and Falling in Reverse concert. They said, pull your lighters out. Us who had lighters did.
Emily, I got one for you. One of my aunts is like a bigger metalhead than I am. She is 77 years old and went to Disturb in Daytona last year or a couple of years ago. Was in the pit.
Hell yeah.
With the Who, Disturbed, and whoever that concert was over there. I think it's Miami or Daytona a couple of years ago. And Disturbed, I was like, and Linda, you're going to die one of these days. Yeah, well, at least I'll die in the pit doing what I love best. Banging my head and throwing the horns. I was like,
well, Ted was telling me that.
Hey, John.
I know what action means.
So do I, but it's been so long.
I can relate.
Pretty glad it's so freaking awesome.
I'm going to have to find that clip and send it to her. Be like, hey, Aunt Linda, remember your Disturbed concert? Here you go. And play that clip.
Now it's time.
Well, now it's time for John to push the button.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for this year for HallowCon. I think I
Hey, Dan.
did the best last year, and now there's nothing to follow it up with.
Oh, it's real simple. A flamey dress
videos,
burning with love,
and the one they've got on YouTube. They've got the one from Quadrophenia.
Ooh, that's a very good one.
And I went to click on it, and the new Doctor Who trailer came up first. About 4 minutes of it.
Yes.
Well,
Are
John,
you intrigued?
John, you know what the Who I'm referring to, right?
Guess
If
who?
Joey B comes
No.
on, he
The
can do
Mongolian metal guys.
Oh.
The Who.
Yeah.
HU.
HU, the Who. HU.
Yeah.
Look them up though. They got some good stuff.
They do indeed.
They actually had a song on the Retaliator soundtrack with William Duvall of Alice in Chains called Warrior Souls.
Now there was a concert with Adamant and the Romantics. The Romantics were the opening act.
Romantic ants?
And I was the oldest person in the venue that was not working security or on stage.
Zach's here. Good night, Zach.
Good night, Zach. We got like 7 minutes
Hi,
left.
Zach. Hi, Zach.
Good night, Zach.
Yeah, good night, Zach.
Yeah, get some sleep, Zach. 3 days is too long to stay awake.
Hey, good launch coverage, and you are
watched
probably one of the more knowledgeable out there.
Rocketologists out there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, there is a vote going on, and the Launchpad and several of his photographers are in the votes. Go over to TLP's Discord, and the link's in there to go vote for him and TLP.
Jennifer, look them up. They are a Mongolian band playing traditional instruments, and they are quite awesome.
And they have a heavy metal bent to them.
And Donna agrees with me. Yes. We got that was Cap's side window popping up that I heard.
Here, I'll put the link in private if somebody can forward it.
Nice.
Oh, I'm still sharing. My bad.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And you don't have to fill out every one of the voting things. If it doesn't have anybody you like, just skip over it. Just target the ones that say the launch pad, Gavin R, which is Gavin the photographer, one of his rocket chasers.
I will
To fill out
put that
this
in
form,
a
you must
new
be
tab.
signed in.
I'll have to get to it later because
That's the link to it.
Oh, it's on Amy's. Yeah, not mine. Okay, I'll have to send that, copy and paste that and send that to me.
And then right before we end this, I got introduced to the that link may or may not be right. Sorry, it says that I already responded, but it may work for y'all. What is the name of that song?
Oh no,
It was
it's
something.
it is.
Wheels on the bus go round and round?
No, not Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round.
I'm a little cheeked up.
Try this link. Let me put it in private. There we go. Try that.
The one you put works.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, the one oh sorry, I didn't mean to say that so harshly. The one you put works. No. The one you put sorry.
Well, we were talking about metal music and guttural probably sounds. Makes sense.
Where is this song?
Well, go tell Aunt Rosie. Okay, Paul.
Miss Mary Mac. Dressed in black. With silver buttons all down her back.
Oh, where is this song?
Mother.
I don't know, but it's almost time to touch the face of God here.
Yeah, it's time to say, it's time to go. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see all y'all Thursday night, 9:00. And real quick, jump over to Last Man Standing, or just refresh the page because also on Stupid O'Clock YouTube, Last Man Standing will be here too.
Nice.
So let's go.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.